There are too many amazing battle royales. From Apex to Fortnite, the genre has been the king of multiplayer games. But what if there was a show that could take the best aspects of each of these games and become the ultimate joy?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Kamen Rider Geats is the most recent in the franchise, and it tackles being inspired by many battle royales, while also being one of, if not, considered to be one of the best entries of the franchise to date. Now, if you're not familiar with the concept of battle royale, it's basically a fight where a bunch of people, or in this case riders, compete to destroy each other until there is one left standing. It's a game of musical chairs, except with fists and kicks instead of chairs. And oh boy, do these fighters know how to throw down. The riders are left scrambling to gather their gear at the start of the show, so they can defeat the Yamatos. Yamatos? I forget how to pronounce this word. The strange NPC that serves as the devilish villains of the show. But why are they risking their life to compete, you might ask? Well, all the riders are fighting to be made the God of Desire and the Grand Prix, also known as the DGP, a god of desire, and any of their wishes can be granted. If you die or stuck in the game, you're eliminated. Due to this genre shift, this show has so many riders. To name a few, Tycoon, the coward man who wants world peace. He's your typical protagonist, being really nice, friendly, doesn't want to hurt anyone, a coward! He's the heart of the show, as you continue to root for this kid who doesn't know red flags. He's also has no edge at all. Nago, the girl rider of the show, who's a streamer. I'm not biased. I swear I'm not biased. She is the best character. Don't tell me my thoughts aren't. Also, she gets this cool guitar ability. It goes... Then there's Buffa, who is this bull man who with the power of zombie, which is the weirdest name for a power ever, honestly. And he's got the coolest design of all the riders, because it's a bull, it's got horns, and I'm not biased either. Buffa continues the fight. Buffa, his only dream is to become the ultimate rider. He's full of arrogance and constantly fighting with Geats. Geats, the titular character of the show. Geats is a fox rider who loves to win and tries to delve into the secrets of the DGP. As well, he has a very hidden backstory that's slowly unraveled throughout the show. He uses his shrewd lies and his manipulation to climb high into the ranks of the DGP in every tournament. The brilliance of Geats is its world building, as it sells you on its costumed action figure-like people running around Tokyo with plastic hammers and guns beating the weird-looking monsters. You become drawn into who the DGP are. Why are the games meant to decide the fate of the world? Who is the game master? And what purpose does he serve? The world is in danger, but in a cycle, because after the first episode, we see the new God of Desire made, and then the next game start. So who knows how many games have been played up to this point? The new and previous riders are added to the games, and we learn, if you die in the game, you die in real life. Well, it's not a video game, but you know, it's a real fight for their lives. The lead writer for Kamen Rider Geats, Rewia Takahashi, wanted the show to be different than the previous series, as he believed that the franchise was losing its influence, and so he took popular trend of having multiple riders and games that are also popular these days. In particular, he stated Fortnite and Apex were the main inspiration, but through the lens of like a kaiji or Squid Game. When Rewia was working on X8, he was limited to racing and RPG games, but now, with a more broad theme in games, he could spread his wings. Geats continues to have the selling point of Kamen Rider, amazing action sequences and set pieces. This show has an array of locations for each game, from the forest to mansions, with an ever-changing set of goals. For each fight, Geats keeps you on your toes for the action. One of the best fight sequences so far is during this protection game where each rider needs to protect a civilian who gets choked when they're close to Yamatos. Our riders need to deal with these monsters fast, so not let the civilians get too injured. The fights themselves are entertaining, but the main fear is watching the riders struggle between being saviors and warriors on the battlefield, and the conflict arises from this drama. Geats is a masterclass of using its action set pieces as a setup for drama. During the sequence, we learn that if you are removed from these games, you lose your passion for your dreams, truly setting on how dark this world of Geats is. The show starts off very light and upbeat, but slowly reveals the ugly underbelly of the dark world of the games that are being played. I'd say more, but I don't want to spoil the joy of unraveling the mystery of Geats, and there are many reveals. Delve into the deep mysteries and learn about the DGP, if you dare. Now go! Make your dreams desires! Also, the opening is sick. Thanks for watching. Subsquibble.